Organic, my boy don't know the name of the show.
No,
he too busy.
Drag them into
everything
this shit.
to me is New York is a nationality.
Yeah.
I fuck with
So,
that. That's
you know
all
what I'm
right,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? But that's what we were saying too. Is like, yo, we don't gotta bring the T-shirt. You see the face, you know what I'm saying? You
They
know
know-
who it
they
is.
know
you
what's
know
up.
New York is a nationality
You know what it
podcast.
is.
Take one.
Take what?
Nah, we're
No
not calling it
tomorrow
that. We're
show.
trying to separate it.
Fuck it.
It kind of all mixes together anyway.
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
man.
What's up, guys? It's the
Everything
No
we do.
Tomorrow show today. We got a real special guest, man.
That's a fact.
He doesn't need too much of an introduction because you'll just find out.
I need a lot of.
I
Yeah,
bet.
bro,
I'ma hype it up.
give him
I'ma
a
hype-
proper introduction.
YO
bro.
finest.
Yeah, talk to me, man.
Yeah. Yo, how long y'all actually known each other? A minute
6
now, right?
years. 2016.
Way more than 6 years.
It's been a
2016,
minute.
bro.
I feel,
That's when
bro.
I met
honestly,
you.
it has to be more because I've been
more than
out.
6
I've been
years.
out the Marine Corps
No,
for
I
like
know.
5-6 years.
Big shout out to Vinny, camera guy Vinny. I met him 6-7 years ago, and I met you guys way before that.
Or it
Nah,
has
bro.
to
You
be.
knew Vinny way before you
Like,
knew
you
us,
out of your
bro.
mind. I met Vinny at
bro.
Taxstone's.
I
podcast.
wasn't even there.
That's when I met him. You were way before that.
You want to know the first show I recorded that I saw it like what you guys did was the DMX show that y'all did.
At Toads.
Yes. That was the first show I got booked by an artist from my city. Paid y'all to open up. I
He
seen.
ain't pay me nothing.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
All
nothing.
right. Yeah. So boom, I seen somebody talking to Joey, and I was like, I need to talk to that guy because he did something. I was like, yeah, he a boss.
Worst mistake of your life. Nah, fuck
So I was like, yo,
bro.
I want to know who that guy is because, like I said, my boy pulled up to him and saw it happening. I was like, he got to be important. So then on IG, I looked for him and I hit him up. I said, yo, I'm a videographer. I shot the DMX shit. And he was like, yeah, I fuck with your shit. And then he like never hit me up for a minute. I think he was having a baby around that time. You see, that's how you know it's been 6 years. How is Maya?
6.
Exactly. Come on, bro.
He's like, yo, you got the time,
I
though.
know it. So then, boom, he goes, oh, I'm having a baby, man. I can't talk right now, but yeah, I'm gonna get back to you. And then I hit him up again. Like, I'm like, I need to hit him up, like saying new things. I'm like, yo, I'm getting new cameras, bro. Like, top of the top. And he's like, all right, bro, Fab Show. I shot the Fab Show. And then I shot the second Fab Show. Y'all was going crazy around that time.
Yeah.
Nah, I remember that, bro. I was in Japan at that time. I'm watching Manny doing this shit. I'm like, yo, my bro doing it, bro. Like, he out here shooting fast.
Nah,
say
yo,
less.
I was hyped when.
And then he took off and stopped calling us.
Now,
yo, bro, hold on.
That's back when Manny was networking Manny. Now Manny's like lonely artist Manny,
listen.
Self-made
chilling.
Manny.
You know what I'm saying?
Changing shit to self-made man, no
So
doubt.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all did some real shit. The second Fab Show. So like basically, I was already telling the homies and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, these guys are cool, blah blah. And then the second Fab Show, Ed and Rob were like, yo, let me go with you. And we tell them there that I'm a photographer and that's another videographer. So I'm not gonna lie, that was like a little stretch. I looked at them like, yo, that's a stretch, bro. Like they're already bringing me in, like 2 other people. It's a little crazy. They're like, bro, I'm willing to take the chance. If they say no, I'll stay in the car. Bro, we go to Connecticut. I call Joey on my side, and he sees me with Ed and Rod. He's like, Manolo, what the fuck is this? I go, yo, Joey. I go, Joey, you need a photographer? He's the man. And you need 2 angles. You need 2 angles. Camera, like one side, another side. He looked at me like, yo, bro, this guy is fucking nuts. I'm like, and he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna see what I can do. And he got us in. And ever since then, y'all booked all 3 of us.
All 3 every time, right?
Yeah,
All
That
3
was some
every time.
real shit.
You got to take those kind of chances, especially in this industry. You got to take those chances.
Yeah.
That's a fact,
Bro,
man.
I did shit way crazier and got turned down a lot of times.
Yeah.
And it went through a lot of times. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But that's
I
fine.
ain't gonna lie, you've been in the game for a minute.
For a
Mox.
minute, bro.
You've
Like,
been in the game for a minute.
Working.
this whole time,
paying
bro.
off.
Like a
It's
long,
paying off.
yeah, man.
That's all.
Absolutely.
There ain't nothing else. I don't stop. I mean, I don't stop. Me and my brother.
Yeah, ever since you got verified, you just been like
Yeah.
acting a little bit different.
I told him
My
off
man's been
camera.
verified.
Which camera? This camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was
was
you.
verified way before that blue check.
Way before.
So, Those that know.
That's a fact.
Keep
though.
going.
I'm not gonna lie. Before he got that check, he was doing big things. I ain't gonna lie.
Still doing big things.
I'm
bro.
not worried about the whole IG shit and all that. Honestly, like I honestly,
Real life.
I don't like social media.
Yeah.
I do it because I kind of have to. And
Same
like
here.
if you check my stories and all that,
Yeah.
it's mostly jokes or food. I
Yeah.
don't even really care too much for the music
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I like interacting with people.
Yeah.
I'm from like that era.
Bro,
Going
I'm
to
fucking
clubs and-
fucking terrible at social media. Like,
I'm not
fucking-
even, bro. Like to get my records played, like on Hot 97 or
Yeah.
Power. I used to run up on the DJs every single day.
Yeah.
Bro, I drove Flex so crazy till he started playing my records. Every single day I would be in front of the station. He'd be like, yo, how many songs you got? Because I would figure, oh, he don't like the song. He didn't play it. Let me bring him a new one.
Yeah.
And every single day I would bring him a new song until
Yeah.
he just started playing the
Nah,
records.
that's real.
Some
Nah, but
records
that-
he was catching 6 months later and he would just start playing it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you should have gave me. I'm like, yo, bro, I gave that to you 6 months ago. But play it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like that's a better way to do it. Like that's really that's not only the old school mentality, bro, but that's like the
In
real
person,
grinder,
because
the
you
real
feel
grinder
you feel like
mentality.
the energy. Like IG, sometimes you might oversee things. I got lucky that Joy even responded to me, but
It's
like
a
usually I
tool.
like doing things in person. I feel like you could
Yeah.
see like he's hungry. Oh no, I fuck with
Yeah.
the way he's moving.
Yeah.
But sometimes people are getting blasted with so much DMs and shit like that. It's like, all right, bro.
Bro,
like,
if you see how many people I got restricted, where I don't even see their DMs
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Like, I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands, right?
Yeah.
Just spamming me or asking me, sure, listen to this or listen to that. I don't have time for
That's
that.
not
I
real
can't, like, I
networking,
can't-
bro.
I can't
That's
do
not
all
real
that.
networking.
Yeah.
And
Real
there ain't no
networking.
knock to them, but like you could go about things a different way. Use your platform, have your friends share it, shit like that, and then people will notice it. You
Yeah.
can't just keep spamming everybody on Instagram and Facebook from morning to night. It don't work.
That,
like
that's
that.
where people get it confused, bro. It's like social media is for sure key nowadays. But it's a tool. You know what I'm saying? Like people think like they could do whatever off there.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Like you got to get out in the
Right,
trenches.
there's like
you got
a
to
real
really put.
thin line between networking and spamming people. And once someone feels like you're spamming them and you're annoying them,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Oh,
over.
forever,
It's
forever.
over.
Nah, that shit that Styles P posted about the who's behind those accounts that saying who you trying to fuck. Bro, that shit had me crying.
I didn't see that
Like,
shit,
bro,
bro.
who's behind these bots? Like,
Those
why y'all
shits
doing
are-
this to
Yeah,
me?
it's crazy. That and the people that they want to do crypto for you and all that dumb
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
all the
that shit be
crazy
just
shit,
going,
bro.
What the
All the
fuck?
traders following you.
Yo,
all that crazy
that
shit, man.
is crazy.
Yeah. It's different, man.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
good tool.
Stop
bro.
buying followers too.
bro. Just put in the work, bro. Just put in the
That
work.
shit is so whack.
That's like playing with Monopoly money in real life. It ain't,
But you
ain't
know,
gonna do
the,
nothing for you.
Like the people that do that, like the labels know.
Oh no,
The
yeah,
labels
for
know
sure,
what's
for
fake
sure.
and what's not, what's organic. They check the algorithms. There's they check everything. If you have 100,000 followers,
Yeah, there's a website that you put the IG and you can see like the timeline of how many followers you've been gaining, and you can see when you bought followers, because like then they'll go like, all right, what
It
did you
goes from
post
this
around
to
that
this.
time that's lit? Nothing. They
That's
break it down just like
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
Yo, go to that website and put in New York as a nationality. You see
talk to them.
gradually 34K. Let's start
Going.
playing.
Damn,
that's
what
fire.
do we about to hit? 5 years or 6?
5.
We about to be 5 years strong,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
That's fine. Nah, congrats to you guys too.
Thank you,
man.
brother. Thank
Honestly,
you. Man, it's
you
been-
guys put a lot of work in. A lot.
All right, bro.
Word.
Still
I
grinding.
started seeing shirts on strangers. I was so happy. Swear, I would take pictures and send it to them.
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like
facts.
That's fire though.
Nah, yeah. That's,
People trying to steal
appreciate
it and all that.
that's a fact, bro.
People trying to steal
I remember
it.
that
That's when you know
one.
you're doing
I
good.
remember
When
that
China
one.
makes fake shit of your shit,
Oh,
and
yeah,
India
100%.
start making fake shit, and
Yeah.
people in local try to
Nah,
fucking
yeah. We had a trademark lawsuit for a little bit, but that got dropped.
yeah. Somebody what was it? Westchester.
Nah, they were in they weren't out in New York, bro. They were like in like
They were in New York, bro.
nah, they were like out of it was somewhere it was somewhere like in the East Coast, but it was somewhere else.
And they stole your shit.
Nah, they tried.
They tried. It didn't work out, man. It didn't work.
We're not
out.
gonna say how, but you know, they tried.
Yeah.
We had to get the lawyers. and be
That's
like,
what
"Yo,
I learned.
relax."
That's when I learned how much lawyer retainer fees are, dog. That shit is.
Tell them we duff.
Oh my god. I was like, oh okay.
So many retainer fees, dog.
Yo, I bet.
Yeah, that's a fact. Nah, but yeah, man, you've been grounded for a minute, bro.
Nah, yeah, we gotta bring it back to like the beginning, bro. You from Yonkers,
Yep.
and a lot of people be saying like you like the 4th member of the Locks, like,
That's fire.
Yeah,
That's dope to me.
bro.
I
it's 'cause-
see it that way.
Those are like my OGs, my big brothers.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
none
Who
more
did you meet
respect for them.
first from the Locks?
Styles.
Styles.
I met Styles first. Actually, I might have met Kiss first, but Styles is the first one to give me a song.
Okay.
Yeah. They all know my older brother. They grew up with him, went to school with him, ran the streets with him and all that. My older brother, Jack.
Did I meet your brother?
Yeah,
older
met
brother?
him a few times.
Okay.
So, I guess he was talking to him about me and all that, and then they were always like, "Yo, bring him to the studio, come by the studio." So I just started popping up. I was garbage. Like I would just keep popping up, making recording. One time, Styles liked the song, and he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you a verse."
What made you get into music? Like, when was I'm gonna just get in the studio. Like,
Nah,
what day was it?
I always loved music since I was super young. I would
when
always
did you get to the
write
studio
down.
for the first time?
Oh, that was.
I know.
I used to record at my man Classic's house. Big shout out to Classic.
Okay.
We used to record in his mom's crib. She would let us make all the noise in the fucking world. He had a dope studio setup, but like a little local setup. But we would have the whole hood there. And his mom was super cool. And she would let us record there every single day after school. Like I was in high school. Just going there, recording and recording. He's the one who gave me the name Moxburg.
Oh, for
yeah,
real?
yeah.
I thought you got that shit like in the streets with like a big ass shotgun.
That's what the name is. It's from the shotgun, but I pronounced it different, so we don't get sued.
Yeah.
So, but now I'm cutting it to Tony Mox.
Yeah.
Everything from now on is Tony Mox.
Look at that. You're smart. You trying to.
It's like I'm trying to
avoid
market,
it. Avoid it.
Yeah, I'm
before
trying to market a little different. So.
Look at that. The growth right
Yeah,
there. Back then, it's like, I ain't dropping that bird, boy.
Yeah.
But also, just like now, I'm making money off the music and all that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Now they can come after you and sue you and do a whole bunch of bullshit.
Nah, that's awesome, bro. Because I seen you, bro. Like I said, I known you for 6 years, and I know you was making music longer than that. Because I researched you before I got like around y'all and shit. So I already seen the old school video. I wouldn't say old school, but like I wasn't around shooting videos around that time. So it's a minute. Like I want to know, like were you doing it for fun, or you knew like that you could get to this position that you're at now? Like,
I started off for fun.
Okay.
And then working. And I was like, I forgot what it was. Something happened. And I was like, yo, you know what? This shit could turn into something. And then I asked, one day I was like, you know what? I wanted to ask the Locks if I could go on tour with them. And I was texting Sheik, I think. I was texting Sheik at the time. And I didn't want to send a message. I was like, you know what? Let me just send it anyway.
Like, what's
he
the
gonna
worst that
say
can
no?
happen? Yeah.
I was like, yo, bro, can I come on tour with you guys? Open up. I just need like 5 minutes. I'll bring my own DJ. I'll pay my own way. You don't gotta give me nothing. I'll feed myself, my team, get our own hotels. And he was like, yo, let me run it by the fellas. He hit me back. He's like, yeah, it's a go. I was like, oh shit.
That's fire.
That year they did like a 40-city tour. I had to pay 40 cities. I said,
you went through the whole tour?
Yeah, we did the whole entire tour.
Oh, that's
me, my brother. I had a couple people with us.
Yeah. That's big though. That's
Yeah,
huge.
and we would like we drove half the shit. We flew out, got hotels.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6 of us in the same hotel, sharing beds, couches, floors, doing all the grind.
Yeah.
And just so I don't ask them for nothing.
Nah, yeah.
Because they have so many people around them asking for shit.
And that's smart, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them. Like, just give me the opportunity, and I'll go from there.
Yeah, 100%.
And then one thing led to another. Then they were fucking with me, so we could curse on this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just did a show in Queens, and I was
it's
cursing
like
on stage. I ain't know. We got off stage. They were flipping. It was like 5,000 people, like 1,000 little kids there.
Oh, shit.
I ain't know I couldn't curse.
Yeah.
But, yeah, one thing led to another. They started recording with me, doing records, like helping me out. Like, nah, don't do it this way. Do this. Like, no, that song sucks. Yo, do that shit over. Like, different shit. Yeah. Trial and error.
That's fire.
And we just kept going and going and going.
Yeah.
What's like one show that like sticks out the most out of that tour? Like that like made you feel like, yo, I'm doing the right thing. Like,
Or just in general.
Boston. Shout out to Boston, Mass. We got there. It was a Tuesday. I thought this shit was going to be dead. Dog, we got to Boston. There was like 3-4 inches of rain. It was pouring. I'm talking about, I thought it was going to be canceled and nobody was going to show up.
Yeah.
And then I had fresh Jordans on, fresh outfit. From the car to the venue, we were like 10 feet away. My whole shit was soaked. My sneakers were soaked. They were done. Then we get to the stage. Now it's time to go. We get to the stage. My song goes on. The whole crowd knew the record. I'm like, dog. But I'm still performing. But I don't even know the whole crowd, like hands up, going crazy, jumping up and down. I'm looking at my man, DJ Tech. Shout out to Whispers and Tech.
Yeah.
Joey on stage. I'm looking around like, what the? But I'm still performing, going crazy.
Yeah.
That day, I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I know there's fans, there's people listening. There's like, I did like 1,000 shows where they don't even know who I am. They just sitting there listening, they rocking with me, but they don't know who I am. They don't know what's going on. They there for the locks or whoever else I'm performing with. They ain't really there for me. But all of those shows, when I was done, I would get 5 followers, 10 followers, wild DMs.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, you're super dope. What's your link? Like different shit. And one by one, city by city, town by town. Then it got to the point to where I would land in that town. They would DM me like, yo, can you knock out a feature for me? And I'll go, little $500, $750, $1,000. And I would take that money and put it right back and, pay for the flights, pay for whatever it was.
Yeah.
Or from just running up that opportunity,
exactly.
man.
Bro, the Locks got some loyal ass fans, bro.
That's a
Like,
fact, bro.
and
That's
I'm
a
super happy to see them get even more flowers on top of what they already been getting,
verses,
bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Yeah,
verses,
bro.
right? Like just
Bro, I told
reignited everything.
I'm so happy because I told even a lot of my friends, cousins, I told everybody.
Yeah.
I knew what it was already.
Yeah.
Because I'm on tour with them. I'm there every night. I know what it is. They
Yeah.
they perfected their craft.
Facts.
They're like
Bro, they so
real,
in sync
real
with each other.
snipers. They know what it is.
Forever.
So, and no, not to Dipset. I love them. We had a show prior to that, like 2 weeks prior to the verses.
Yeah, so they was
And
hot.
their shit was all over the place. I was watching their set.
Yeah.
There was really no chemistry there. Then I watched when he came out, insane.
Yeah.
So I'm telling everybody this.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, bro, all that fashion shit, the jewelry, all that is out the window. These guys are here to spit and murder
for
shit.
real.
Yeah.
They were like, nah, I'm telling you, Dipset got records. I said, yeah, they do got records, but I promise you, they're going to get murdered.
It's that performance, dog.
Dog.
Like the way that
And
they perform.
And they got murdered.
Yeah.
And that was nothing. Tech would have went for another 2 hours. They had so many more records. They had folders full of records. They were ready for everything. Chick records, gangster records, drug, whatever records you wanted, they were ready for.
Yeah.
They rehearsed. They do this. This is their real job. It's
Yeah,
their
no,
career.
100%.
I think they didn't realize like how long they've been doing this, and like I've witnessed their shows. They know exactly what they're doing from like Styles and Jada putting it back to each other, and then
Bro, they've been doing this forever,
Bro,
dog. They've been
the
and
first
killing
time
it
I
forever.
recorded them in Toad's place. I don't know if you remember. I got footage of it of like where everybody's hands was going like, bro, they were just going crazy off this one song. I forgot the name of the song, but they were going crazy. I was like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like, this is fucking crazy.
Even,
like Fab didn't even have
even in the garden, most of the garden was there for Dipset. Like they all thought Dipset was gonna win.
New York City,
like
Yeah.
15 minutes into it,
they
the
turned
whole shit changed. Straight D block. Everything was D block.
I think it's safe to say now that Yonkers is like the 6th borough, right?
Yeah, they always call it the 6 borough.
Or like the
that way,
7th,
right?
because I feel like Rockland,
You out of your mind.
and then like Yonkers.
we don't even honestly.
We
We don't even want to be a borough. To be honest, we just Yonkers.
He's like, yo, let Yonkers be
I feel like y'all
Yonkers,
deserve
man.
it, bro.
Let Yonkers be
We
Yonkers,
ain't- nah,
man.
we
The way
Yonkers.
y'all showed out that day was like, yo, bro.
Nah, I'm not gonna front. Like
They
everybody else,
be disrespect. Like, nah.
everybody
bro.
else having conversations with was saying that, like, yo, Dipset got records. Dipset, you know us, man. We Locks gang all the way, dog.
Bro,
Shout
we
out-
really D-block.
Bro, you know they was the first to put on the hoodies, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's the plug.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know,
Facts.
that's
Bro,
the plug.
bro,
but-
me and him, bro, like, they used to be like OD D-block
OD,
heads,
bro.
like, when we was
OD,
young, bro.
I was surprised even when you started coming around and you knew D block shit because you're super young.
Yeah,
A lot of youngins don't really know too much like of the history of
Yeah,
D-block.
but you know,
and
back in the
Locks
day,
and all that.
many refused to listen to like mainstream music.
I was
bro.
like old school
would
Tupac,
not,
bro,
bro, would-
Yeah.
And the Locks, I was so like anti like whatever's mainstream. Like Jadakiss was more mainstream than Styles P, so I was Styles P's fan.
bro, my
more
favorite,
Styles P than Jadakiss.
my favorite freestyle
There's a
ever
lot
is
of people
the
like that.
yeah, I love Styles P, bro. My favorite freestyle ever is that Styles P freestyle. You know, too fly, taking full raw. I forget the name of it,
Shoot
bro.
him in the. I forgot the.
Throw him out the car on the highway doing 95.
Yeah, bro. He had so many freestyles. It's like,
bro.
bro,
Bro, it's just man.
bro,
we were
Five
rocking
Star
him forever.
General, bro. I know all about that,
So
bro.
imagine me being young watching him record all these records. So my shit was like, I was like, what the fuck am I experiencing right now?
Yeah.
So thank God I got like all of their experience. Like
Yeah.
I went through everything watching them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Nah,
it's like,
word.
that's how I've been able to
I
like,
feel like that helps a lot with like motivating the youth or like the upcoming people seeing that they paved the way. You know what I'm saying?
Boston is crazy.
I thought it was Connecticut, bro.
Connecticut loves like street artists. Like,
Yeah,
street-
yeah.
like the
Max
B's and all
B,
them.
French.
They go like, bro, French guy he broke in Connecticut.
Yeah.
They love street artists. You can bring any street artist, but then they love all the lots of street artists. But I'm talking about like when before Dirk popped, we were booking Dirk. I booked Dirk like 5-6 times
Yeah.
before he popped. G Herbo.
Yeah.
They love that shit. We recording?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
But to bring it back to what I was saying about like paving the way and being able to see that you know that helps the upcoming people to see like, all right, bro, like that's possible. Like, look, he's from where I'm from.
Yep.
And I always speak about that when it comes down to our city because there is like athletes, but they don't come back to the town. You know what I'm saying?
They can't wait to get out.
They can't
can't
wait to get out. So
dog.
it's like, yo,
we made it.
Nobody repping Rockland that hard, you know what I'm
At
saying?
all,
We
at
rep
all.
Rockland, man.
You guys though.
we
Yeah,
repping
yeah,
Rockland,
for
man.
sure.
That's my
You
city,
guys-
bro.
yeah,
That's
you
where I
guys
grew up, man.
always-
that's why I bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
Yeah.
I feel like people our color and that look like us need to see people like us going out from the city and putting on and going hard. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like, yo, I could do that. When we started New York's nationality, that inspired other brands to feel like, yo, I could start a clothing brand. Where they at now, I don't know, but
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
you know what it is? A lot of people think it's easier than
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
It's a
fact.
marathon, bro.
This shit for me is a super marathon. I've been
Yeah.
doing this shit for fucking decades.
Nah, for
real.
Like not even the music shit, but like I do wild other shit. So like sometimes I feel like that takes away from my music, and I could have been going further. But I don't like sitting and doing one thing. I like, you know what I'm saying, moving around, like opening up a shop, like a candle shop with my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
I like shit like that. We
Fire.
started that online. Now we have a store. I'm trying to open up another shop.
Shout it out, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Ignite Wellness. you know
Ignite
what it is,
Wellness.
man.
It's
Come
smart.
see us. Come see us in Yonkers, Ridge Hill, or online shop ignitewellness.com.
Bro, you want to get
Bro,
your
that's-
wifey
We do
something
and we do
nice,
sip
man.
and pours. You make your own candle.
Yeah, they be having making candles classes.
That's
and stuff.
fire. You do sip before, like make your own
And
candle
you
and
can
like sip
compromise
some
your
wine
wine,
and all that.
everything,
Ooh,
how to
that's
make the
fire,
real
We're gonna
dog.
start doing smoking pours.
That's
all
fire.
that.
Yeah.
Mox is the one teaching it.
Yeah, he said, "Yo, I'm gonna show you how."
I wish I know I learned how to make it and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that ain't my cup of tea.
Bro, I'm sitting here. When I
I
first came
love
out, I'm like, "Yo,
candles.
what is this? This weed inside?"
I
I'm
can,
like, "What
yeah,
is that,
before
bro?"
you started it, you used to like always have like candles around here.
My
Yeah,
crib
yeah.
always got candles in it.
Nah, yeah,
I
this
love
shit smell
candles.
mad good, man.
Nah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, bro, that shit fire.
You want to talk about you like throwing shows?
How long y'all been doing that? Like,
Shows?
yeah, for a minute.
Well over 10 years. Shout out to my partner, Big Mike.
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah. So
Legend.
we did a lock show together first at Toad's place. It was my birthday. So as a gift, they gave me a super discount on the show. Like crazy. So I hit Mike up. I'm like, yo, let's do the lock show. It's my birthday. This is that. Because I had a relationship with her. He was putting me on his mixtape, showing me Wild Love and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hit him. And he was like, yeah, let's do it at Toad's place. Bro, we sold that bitch out. I made so much money that day. I said, oh, nah, this is a hustle for me.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
do it.
Right.
The music shit is dope. I love it.
What year is this?
I don't remember the year.
Damn, Mox, you gotta
Nah,
remember,
I
bro.
don't remember what I did yesterday. But
My man's only think about the future,
yeah,
dog.
exactly.
Yo.
But it was over 10 years ago. It had to be at least 10, 11, 12
Yeah.
years ago. And the music money wasn't coming in like that. It wasn't no real
So like
money.
2010.
Probably. And there really wasn't no
I was in 10th
streaming.
grade.
And all. I was selling CDs and shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever, my friends, family, people were buying CDs. I had it on CD Baby and all that. It was cool,
Yeah.
but it ain't no money to make a living.
Yeah.
I did that.
What was your second show?
Second show might have been DMX. Rest in peace. At
RIP,
Toad's
man.
place. Sold it out. We were doing a lot of shows at Toad's place. Toad's holds 1,000 people. It's like a monumental place in Connecticut. It's like the SOBs
Yeah.
of New York City, but for Connecticut.
Yeah.
So then we started booking bigger acts that needed a bigger space. They were charging more money.
Yeah.
So we started doing Oakdale, 2,000 seats.
Yeah.
Then they have a theater room. So we would book like A Boogie and them.
Yeah.
They wanted big money.
Yeah.
2,000 seats, you sell that out, you're still losing.
Why is the law in Connecticut like all ages and they're fine with that?
That's for concerts. I think that's same in New York. That's everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's
It's all ages,
I think
but
that's
you got to
concerts
close
in
by a
general.
certain time. Yeah. It's
In
all
New York
ages.
City, all ages.
That's concerts
Yeah.
in general, bro.
Bro, if you go to
Bro, you could go to any
you go to a
concert.
concert venue, like not like a
Bro, I'm telling you, I seen some little ass kids at
Bro,
Oakdale.
we booked
you could
Lil
do that.
Uzi.
Yeah.
His fan base is all little kids. So who's gonna
Yeah,
come
but
buy
they're
the
fucking
tickets?
getting high and getting drunk. Shit
That's
is wild.
on them.
That's-
That got nothing to do with
yeah,
Shit is wild.
That got nothing to do with us or
that's
Lil
not what
Uzi.
Nah,
the
it got
concert-
nothing to do with y'all at
The-
all.
the
It's
concert-
just
or
to get in
Uzi.
there.
Bro, how about this?
The concert's
Uzi,
about music, you
the
know what I'm
Uzi
saying?
show we booked, 2,000 seat venue. Shout out to Lake and Uzi. There was so many kids collapsing. They were on
yeah.
pills, like before Uzi even got on. Like one kid collapsed. We helped him. I didn't know what to do. He was like a little kid. I'm like, yo, his parents probably dropped him off.
Yeah.
They don't even know what's going on.
Yeah,
They're in the
yeah.
back.
I
Bathroom
feel
getting drunk.
responsible.
I
Meanwhile, I got
remember
nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
I'm in the
yeah.
back. I don't care what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel bad. I'm helping them. Ambulance come pick them up. Next person, ambulance pick them up. Third person,
Nah, I remember they
fire
like picking them
department
up.
came in and they were like, yo, we're going to shut your show down. They tell the general manager.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, you guys can't. They're like, no, we're shutting it down. The chief is coming. He was like, yo, I promise you, if you shut it down, these kids are going to riot. There's 2,000 kids. There ain't enough cops because we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
They got
yeah.
probably got like 4 cops for the whole city. So they couldn't shut it down.
Yeah,
Those
that's-
2,000 kids would have destroyed
would've
the whole
bugged out,
place.
bro.
They
Yeah,
would have
yeah,
lost
yeah.
their
Nah,
mind.
yeah, there was
and
some wild
then,
kids in there.
thank God, after that, everything was cool. Uzi came out, destroyed the show.
Yo.
Yeah, so my partner Uzi's price like doubled, and my partner was like, "Yo, I think we should do them again." I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Yo, bro, trust me, let's
Y'all
do
did
it
it
again."
again.
A couple months later, he came back, sold it out again.
Yeah.
Then we did it a third time. His price was through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
But my partner's like, "Yo, dog, he's gonna sell it out again." Did it a third time, he sold that out again. I said, "Oh nah." Then we called him back. He wanted $500,000. We're like,
You're
what?
like, maybe next time, bro.
We had a run with him.
Y'all
Shout out
had
to
A
him.
Boogie and Uzi
Yeah,
that one
that's-
time.
Yeah, we had A. We were one of
Well,
the first people to ever book A Boogie.
Yeah.
We booked him. He might have had like his street mixtape out. He ain't even had no record
It
out.
was just mixtape.
We kind of did them a favor. They were like, "Yo, can you just please book him? This and that. We want him on the stage, same stage as Uzi."
Yeah.
We were like, "All right, cool." We actually lost money because Uzi was already selling it out.
Yeah.
We lost money. We gave him a couple dollars. We lost money just to build that relationship with them. Because they were like, "Yo, trust me,
yeah.
he's gonna come back around. We're gonna take care of you guys
Yeah,
and all that." So we were like, "You know what? Fuck it, let's just do it." But the crowd knew him; they were fucking with him.
Yeah,
but when
yeah.
Uzi came out, it was a different animal.
Nah, yeah. Nah, A Boogie was big local at first. Like he was.
Did you guys lose money for the? My bad.
Nah, you good, bro.
My bad. Yo,
After he cut you
It's
off,
all
right?
good,
right
bro.
now,
You know,
I
whatever,
didn't
man.
realize like
It's all good.
Did
Go
you
ahead,
lose
man.
money for the show with G Herbo and Lil Baby when they fought all the securities at the end?
Yo, you got
It
that
wasn't
footage,
our
right?
show.
Yes, at Toe's place.
Yeah, you
they
got that
fought
footage,
all
right?
the security,
Yeah.
bro.
When G Herbo and Lil Bibby.
Yes, you were probably in the back.
He's like, bro, I don't
Oh,
remember that shit.
Bro, they went, bro,
Dog.
they went crazy. I'm like,
I
yo,
remember
these guys
that.
are from
Yeah,
Chicago.
yeah.
I hope they don't
That
got
was-
the Thule with them.
That was but that was after the show.
That was at the end.
Yeah, I already had my money. Everything was good.
He's like,
I-
yeah, whatever
yeah,
happened at that point, happened at
but
that point.
yo,
Yeah,
dog,
yeah.
I forgot all about that.
Bro,
Yeah.
they were
Wild.
brawling with all the
Yeah.
security, bro. I'm over here like, all right.
forgot what it was,
All
though.
I kept thinking is they're from Chicago. I hope they don't got the Thule on them, you know, because I don't know how big this
Who
beef
was
is.
that recording? That was you or Ed?
Me, all of us.
Yo, yeah, that was wild.
We were all
That's
there.
crazy. You remember that?
Bro, I remember, bro, the Chief Keef show, 3 fights this, in the beginning. A few minutes
See,
later,
that's like
they're
the only
fighting
thing
again.
we gotta like worry about.
Yeah, it's like,
Insurance and shit.
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah.
Then we gotta worry about making sure the artist gets there.
Yeah.
Like one time, rest in peace, DMX, he didn't show up.
yeah.
Yo, dog, we had a sold out concert, Toe's place. And I had a feeling the shit started getting later and later. I was like, yo, dog,
He ain't text back the manager.
he ain't,
Yeah.
bro, he ain't show up. This place, dog, they fucking rioted in this place. They were so I had a staff. I told all my staff to go downstairs in the dressing room because I knew what it was.
Yeah.
And then I told the host, I called the host on, like, yo, bro, listen, you're gonna have to go on stage and tell him that he ain't coming. And this place, they were booing all the opening acts. They were going crazy.
They were just there for.
I was gonna
DMX.
open up for them for X.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going on that. I ain't stupid. I know what it is. I checked the temperature.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going on. Everyone else, they all going on, getting booed, bottles thrown. So I knew what it was already. They were just screaming, DMX, DMX.
Yeah.
Bro, he didn't show up. The host said it. He was like, he was like,
That man was
he was
shaking
like,
going up there.
he was like, I got an announcement. So the whole crowd got quiet. He's like, yo, unfortunately, he couldn't even finish. Bottles started getting dog bouncing off his head. I said, oh, shit.
Yeah. It's like, yo, we out.
I closed the door. I said, all right, let this cool down.
Yeah.
They gave everybody free liquor for like the next hour. That calmed them down a little. Now they want their money back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How did that go?
Oh,
Yeah, right.
they didn't want. I'm like, I had all of their money. I'm counting the profit. We had like $15,000-$20,000 in profit. Me and my partner hugging each other. Bro, we had to give everything back.
Oh, y'all did?
Dog, I had the money like stacked like this against my stomach and chest, and I'm handing them back. And they so mad. The ticket was like $32.50 or something. They wanted their 50 cents. I'm like, yo, dog, I don't have no 50 cents.
Like, bro, I don't got no
they
change.
flipping.
Get outta here.
And I'm
Yeah,
fighting
yeah.
with them. But it's only like really me, my partner, my brother, and I had like one other dude with me.
Yeah. You gotta
I
have
don't really
Joey there.
trust
Like,
I don't trust their security. I don't even count them for nothing. They wasn't doing shit.
Yeah.
Dog, we had to give 1,000 people back $32 at a time, $32.50.
God.
So
That's
some of them we had no
fucking-
change. We just giving them an extra $5 just to leave. Then the people that went online and got it on a credit card, they wanted cash back. So now I'm fighting with them like, yo, dog, you don't work like that. Call your credit card company. You don't get. I ain't gonna pay you, and then you're gonna get it again. And they don't want to leave. They fighting. Dog, that shit.
That's a
got
long
ugly.
fucking night, bro.
Worst
Bro,
night
the
of my
price of
fucking
the
life,
game, bro.
Yeah.
This
They don't.
whole-
They don't see that.
They don't
part.
see that, bro.
Yeah.
They
No,
don't see that.
They see, oh shit, Mox is doing it. Yo, let me call him and ask him for a favor. Let me ask him for $1 million. It don't work like that, dog.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't really try to show that part. I don't really care to show it too much.
yeah.
But if I did, they would understand. Like dog, we booked Cardi B. I lost my shirt with her. The next week, her record popped. The next a week after, if I would have waited 1 week,
It would have been fucking.
she would have took off.
Yeah.
Flex and Big Mike had me on three-way. Like, yo, I'm telling you, let's do it. She has the show, the whatever show she had on VH1.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
she
yeah,
got
yeah.
she got a mixtape out. This, that, and I'm like, nah, I don't think so, bro.
Yeah.
They hyped me up. Yo, let's do it. Dog.
And then that Barty dropped.
Right, but this
Nah,
was right
it wasn't
before
Bart, it was like Bodak. It was,
Bodak.
Bodak. That's
right
what it was,
before
right? Yeah.
Bodak. Like, I was off by a week. Well, they were off by a week.
Yeah.
That shit, like
It just
30
went
people
crazy.
showed up.
Yeah.
I said, yo, I told I'm like, yo, dog, this is nuts. What the fuck is it? I told you guys. They were like, yeah. The next, like, we called them back like a month later.
Yeah.
Thinking they're going to do us a favor,
price
hold us
went
down.
crazy.
Bro, her shit was through the roof. Her shit went from like $7,500 to like $30,000. We called back. It was at 75. We called back. She was pregnant at 300,000.
Sheesh.
Then
Nah,
they
bro,
told us she ain't even taking no more shows, and she owed a couple, the casino. She owed a few places some shows. She was at like $1 million. I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "All right, well,
Nah,
peace."
her come up with Swift,
Yeah, nah,
man. That
flavors.
shit was fucking
Fire. Fire.
Yeah,
Nah,
no.
word.
But you always been the type to like because I mean that was obviously your main hustle, which was great too because it coincides with the music.
Right, and I would
Right.
open up for every act.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like I would basically pay myself.
Yeah.
I would take the money and pay myself. All right, you don't want to book me for a show? Cool.
Yeah.
I only wanted $1,000 for you, but now I'll pay myself $10,000.
Yeah.
Thank you. So shit like that, it's
Yeah.
dope. But then when you take the losses,
Yeah.
it's a motherfucker.
Yup.
Like we booked Yo Gotti for a show, and then
Yeah, I was there.
no, but this was the day before the show. They held him at the airport for a shooting, and they locked him up. They wouldn't let him fly out. He was flying out to our show. We had to cancel the show, so he had a makeup date the week after. The week after, like half the people showed up, so we
Yeah.
took a loss, a big
Oh,
loss.
damn.
But it ain't up to him. Like it ain't his fault.
Yeah.
But and we had to take that makeup date.
Shit happens
Yeah,
sometimes.
so
bro.
shit like
happens.
that. They don't see that part, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Cool,
I got to
man.
book Nipsey. That was my favorite artist at the time. Rest in peace, Nipsey
Nah,
Hussle.
for
Nipsey,
real. I'll
yeah.
tell you I didn't go to that
No
one.
shit.
That was super dope.
Damn, bro.
Super fire.
How'd you meet Max B?
My man DJ Dells. Shout out to Dells. That was his man. He was running with the whole vacant lot, the
Yeah.
whole Harlem crew with Dave Grease, Max B, and all them. And I hit him. I was like, yo, I got a record with Kiss. I want Max B on it. And he was like, all right. He set it up, and he was like, yo, he's in right here in Ardsley. Ardsley's like, no, Elmsford. Elmsford's right up the Sawmill.
Yeah.
It's like a couple
Yeah,
towns
right
over.
there, right over
So
the
he was like,
bridge.
yo, they got a studio there. Bring the record there, this and that. Brought it over there. He went crazy on that hook.
So you got the song.
Huh?
You got the song? The song's out?
The song been out. I put it out years ago. That's one of the records that Flex caught 6 months later.
Yeah.
Like I gave it to Flex. I gave it to Wild People.
Yeah.
This is like the internet was just, popping and all that. So it was doing good. Flex never played it. 6 months later, we in the club. We in Sue's. I was in there like 50 deep. Jim Jones and them walking like 50 deep. Jim and Max had a problem at the time.
Yeah.
So we just, we hanging out in the VIP section. Flex is there. Flex gets in the booth. Our section was right by the booth. His section was by the booth. We get there. We chilling, popping bottles, throwing money, all that shit. As soon as he comes in, he's like, New York City, this is the hardest record in New York. I'm so sorry I slept on this record. He's going off. I don't even know what he's talking. I'm drinking. He plays the record.
Yeah.
It's my record. I'm looking up. I'm like, how the fuck? He's 6 months late.
Yeah.
But he's going in on the record, bringing it back, and he keeps bringing
Yeah.
back Max B's hook. Jim got beef with him, so Jim's like looking around, see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Dog, I said, oh shit. But I'm there. I'm just grinding. I'm working.
He was doing that shit on purpose. Man.
Dog, he played but he played that record like the whole night, showing Wild Love. Then played on Hot 97 for like the next 6 months straight, every fucking day,
Yeah, that's
every
fire,
day.
man.
So, big shout out to Flex. He always shows love.
Nah, that's fire.
Shit like that gotta be dope, man. Just to hear, because obviously I'm not making music, but like just to hear that shit being played and stuff like that, man. That shit gotta.
It feels like
gotta be fire, man.
you accomplished something.
Yeah,
especially
Yeah.
people like Flex, like people you look up to in the DJ game
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah,
that they
100%.
acknowledge you.
Yeah.
It's dope. It's a dope feeling.
I mean, we can definitely relate, right? Like when we seen Locks put on the hoodie, bro, that shit was like,
Bro.
Super
I
dope.
dead cried.
bro. And then
I swear to God, I dead cried.
and
Nah,
then,
that's
and then
fine. It's a
Jada
dope
took that
feeling.
shit to
Jada-
Cali, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Super dope.
packed
It's
it in
all-
his luggage. We was
Yeah.
like,
Bro,
what, bro?
that's
My
why-
man
that's
said,
why-
and put it in the luggage
Bro,
to
I
go
love
where?
them, bro, because they too real. And,
Yeah.
like, they don't care about, like, yo, I'm famous. And to them,
Nah,
it's
they're
nothing,
very
bro.
genuine.
Yeah.
Very genuine. Even like when we got shows, or we in the club.
Yeah.
I was just in Toronto with Kiss and Dallas and Toronto. We in the mall walking like regular, shopping, just hanging out, getting food. Thousands of people, like annoying him for pictures and all. And he's stopping for every single person, taking. But then there comes a point where like, yo, dog, enough is enough. We gotta go.
do-
Yeah, it's like we
You
are
know what I'm
next
saying?
spot. Yeah.
But he's taking pictures the whole time. Everybody FaceTiming people with their families, like all of that. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, they be
he's
doing that. Yo, Kiss, my uncle love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll throw him right on the phone without him even knowing. Now he's talking to the uncle in you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
that's-
other artists, they don't do that.
Nah,
Like,
yeah.
I've been around every artist.
Bro,
you
I've
think
had
about.
artists tell me that, like, yo, that's a conflict of interest. I can't even take a picture with the clothes. I'm like,
Crazy.
bro,
For real?
Yeah, because of like other brands. I'm
I
like,
didn't
bro,
even
I'm
know
like,
that.
I'm like, nah, man. Because I've gotten big artists that like
Yeah.
are bigger than you. Like, I'm not gonna say who, but you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, bro, just show love, man. You see that we just hustling, man. We just trying to get our name out there. But like the fact, like that ass like looked at it, y'all fuck with this shit and wore the shit, bro. That shit was that was fucking legendary. Cause that shit just put a battery on our back. We're like,
Keep
yo, bro,
going.
like that shit
Yeah,
means
bro.
something.
Yeah,
Jada
hell
Kid,
yeah.
that put that
That shit
on
was
in an
huge.
interview with Fab. Like,
Yeah, fire.
that shit turned me up.
Fire.
But yo, so like what's new, man? I know, like you said, I know the pandemic messed up a lot of shit for you.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me like when the pandemic was like slowing down, you were like, yo, I'm about to do the shit that I was supposed to do months ago,
Years ago.
years ago.
yeah,
and
that
now, bro, I'm seeing it. I see what you're doing.
Nah, yeah, bro.
they got-
You moving for sure, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, you was
we-
born and raised in Yonkers, like
Yeah,
yeah,
born and
one.
raised out, yeah. My family, my parents from Jordan.
You ever been to Jordan?
Nah, I actually had a little tour set up for Jordan.
Oh, for
So we had like 4 or 5 spots in Jordan. Not a tour, but like go there, perform.
Yeah.
Get my face out there, bring merch out
Yeah,
there.
completely,
Get, you know,
for sure.
yeah. So, and I got a following out there, like the whole Middle East.
COVID.
Yeah, COVID. They shut the whole shit down, shut the border down and everything.
Wow,
They
bro.
shut everything down. So, but we definitely gonna double back and go over there.
Yeah.
I got
Have your brothers been there or
Joey been there.
all for real?
Yeah, he been there once or twice.
That's fire.
I don't really like long flights. Like,
How
I
long? How
travel-
long is that
I
flight?
travel
That shit long,
like,
right?
like 11, 12, 13 hours, some shit like that.
Yeah, I hate that shit. Going over the Atlantic.
I don't like being somewhere too long where I don't have any control.
Yeah, I got
Like
you.
you're on a plane, you're just sitting there.
Nah,
you have
yeah.
no control
Bro,
of
when
what's
the
going on.
turbulence go through,
Dog.
bro, that shit be getting me hot, bro.
Dog,
I'm
I
like,
hate that
yo, this shit.
I can't sleep on planes.
Yeah.
Like I'll try I just started like taking like little hour naps on planes. I can't. I gotta be up watching everything going on.
Bro, I'm knocked the fuck
Paranoid.
out in like 10 minutes, bro.
Nah, I
like,
can't.
bro, that
One day I
flight-
took an edible to go to sleep on the plane.
got
Styles
ugly.
hyped me up, gave me an edible. He's
Yeah,
like, yo,
yeah.
take this, you're gonna be good.
You was
that
tweaked
shit
out.
fucked you
Dog.
up, bro.
Oh yeah, I already know.
Paranoid the whole time,
I can't
My
do
bro.
flight
that.
got delayed,
Yeah.
so I'm in the airport bugging.
Tweaking.
Yeah.
Dog, we like right next to each other in a restaurant eating, and they talking to me. I'm like, I don't even know what they telling. Yo, dog, it sounded like they were so far away from me, and I'm like this trying to listen. And Luke is like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? He was like, yo, P, why you gave me that shit? And I'm sitting there smiling. I don't even know what they're talking about. Dog, my legs went numb.
Yep.
I got on the plane.
It's not that it's not that it went numb, bro. Your body exterior went away. You were just energy.
That's
Dog,
it,
That's
bro.
what I
You
say. That
just
shit happened to
energy,
me
bro.
one time, bro. I wasn't human no more. I was all energy.
I was in La La Land.
Yeah.
Dog, I woke up on the plane. I remember walking up, grabbing a water,
Yeah.
drank the whole water, went back to sleep. I woke up when the plane hit the floor. That's the first time I slept the whole
Yeah.
plane ride.
Whole time.
Then they put me in an Uber. Styles, I don't know if you ever seen, he posted it on his Instagram.
Nah.
He said, yo, I had to do it. He woke me up. He said, yo, I put you on Instagram. I'm looking at him. I don't even know what he's talking about. I'm like, he's bugging. Went back to sleep. They woke me up, took me to my crib, opened the door, put me in my bed, and left. I woke up like 20 hours after that. I slept. That was the best sleep I ever had in my life,
Yeah,
though.
bro.
When the shit started wearing, like, I woke up like a new man.
Oh, wow.
Like, dog, I was ready to take on the
He's
world
like,
after
yo, bro,
that.
I could do anything. Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
a
but I
fact.
can't. After that, I stopped edibles.
Bro,
Bro,
was
I'm not
in-
a fan, bro. I can't.
I was in
good.
Toronto a few years ago, right? And like the last night there, we were like, yo, let's just stay up the whole night. We taking the bus back in the morning. Let's just, stay do 24 hours up and shit, whatever. Boom. Our neighbors were at the Airbnb. They were like, he gave me like a cookie and shit. He's like, this shit weak. So, bro, this guy said, yo, this is weak. You can have it. I said, oh, this shit weak. I'm gonna save it for the bus so I could like go to sleep, wake up in New York. Bro, that shit did the opposite. It made me feel like if I closed my eyes, I was going to die there. So I had to face death with my eyes open because I'm not going out like this and then like, man, he never woke up.
So you awake the whole
The whole
time.
time,
Why
so mind you, I
not?
was already up for 24 hours.
Why not?
I was up for another 14 hours, bro. Like this, tweaking, bro. Like, yo, bro.
I can't
My
do
boy
it.
Miller was
Nah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
bro,
bro,
them
what's
shits-
good with you? I'm like, bro, this shit is taking me to the moon, my
Yeah,
nigga.
no,
Like,
I can't do. I can smoke. Like now, I smoke before I go to sleep. It'll
Yeah.
calm me down, relax me, put me to
Yeah.
sleep. Because I hardly sleep, but that'll help me sleep. Or if I'm with my man, or I'm somewhere at an event, I'll smoke a little.
Yeah.
And I don't smoke to where like blunt after. I can't do all that.
Yeah.
I'll smoke, chill, smoke a little later, or you know what I'm saying. Or before
Something
bed.
like that, yeah.
Edibles, I'm good.
yeah, that right there.
I'm good.
Wait,
Nah,
you got
man, I
something to say?
can't. Nah, man, I can't do the edibles, man.
Why?
I can't do the
But you
edibles.
just did it,
Nah,
right?
yeah, my shorty made she was making some tacos, right? You know that stone place? Yeah.
My
So,
man Chris.
bro,
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah, bro. Yo, that's fire, bro.
Yeah,
you go
yeah.
there too, like the food is delicious,
Yeah,
bro. Like
word?
nothing tastes like
you
but
get
like,
high.
bro, everything is
can't do it.
infused.
Yeah,
Everything's
I know, I
infused.
can't-
But you know what though? They do it right. Like it's a real subtle. You know what I'm saying? You chilling. It's like a normal restaurant, man. You chilling, have a good time, chilling with your people. You know, yeah, they're smoking the air or whatever. But like it hits you slowly. It's nice. You know what I'm saying? They got the ratio right. My shorty the other day, we over here making some tacos. Like, yeah, you know, like let's just make some tacos.
She's trying to
You
do
know what
the
I'm
stone
saying?
thing.
Let's do the stone thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it tacos because you can match the flavor. You know what I'm saying? The tacos were phenomenal, delicious, bro. My shorty throws down, bro.
Yeah,
she
she's a chef.
cooks, bro. She's delicious, bro. I ate one of them joints. I was tweaking, bro. The
Right.
ratio was
Off
so
one?
fucking off, bro. She had 2 and she was done, bro. It was like, bro, like the ratio was off. Like it was not meant
She
to.
ain't mastered
it was
the
not
ratio
meant-
yet.
The tacos were
She's
delicious,
like,
but the
butter,
ratio was
butter,
like,
Oh,
butter.
bro. I was tweaking. I was like, nah, man, I can't do these edible things, man.
Bro, they
They
didn't even
not.
want to tell me about it. I said, yo, how those tacos go?
Yeah.
They're like, bro, don't bring those
You know what
tacos
they're
up.
trying to get me to take now? The mushroom edibles.
They got what?
The mushroom, the psycho.
micro-
Like
mint,
like
like-
psilocybin
micro-
ones.
the
It's a microdosage.
Yeah, with the mushroom in
No
there.
shit, huh?
I'm good off that.
everybody loved them shit.
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie, I
that's-
took 2 of them.
Those are good,
I
bro.
took 2 pieces. I took one.
Yeah, let me get. I'll take
I'm
that to
just
go for
young.
sure, bro. I'll take that shit to go. Nah,
Nah,
but
you gonna have it now.
oh
Careful,
yeah,
Mox,
wanna
with the
see-
wire.
I would be up,
We
man.
want to see you tweet.
Careful with the wire. You hear, Mark?
Oh yeah, the
You know we on
the
a
special
thin-
wire
we
over
on a
there.
thin line.
Yeah, we
tonight.
get it after, man. We gotta
All
ride
right.
over. But how was that though? Was that your first time?
Honestly, I had 2 pieces right here.
Let me see.
You want some?
I've never seen this. Can I see it? Yeah.
Oh, is there something in here? Let me see.
Bro, where'd
It's
you?
like
Joey
a little
might have ate 'em.
Bro, you
psilocybin
talking
pill.
about you don't like edibles, but you
I-
want to do that?
no.
What's
Bro,
up
but
with
it's
this guy?
way different, man.
What you talking about?
No shit, huh?
Look at that little piece. Oh no, I thought it was like a little piece going.
Jolly gummies.
What is that? Weed?
Edibles.
I'm good.
Nobody wants that box.
I'm
They've
good
been
on
sitting
that,
there
bro.
for months because I won't
I'm
take
good
them.
on that.
I got them for free. I was at some weed show. We got all that.
Yeah, yeah,
But I
yeah.
ain't touch it. I just put it
They're
away.
like, yo,
Nah, they
here.
shit
Somebody
different.
comes over, they
Box.
want, you can take a couple.
I'll definitely try some for
Take,
sure.
Try it now.
Bro, you about to
I'm not
be
gonna try
bugging.
right now, man, because
Nah,
I'll be up.
A
I'll
few
be
people
up.
that took them, they were just chilling.
Yeah.
But if you take a lot,
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's a
out
different.
of
That's
this
a
world.
different. That's a different story, bro. Yeah, that's a fact. Nah, but
So you-
I told him, bro. Like mushrooms is different. You know what I'm saying? Like you take a lot, yeah, whatever, man. You in a different. You in a
what
different
happens?
world.
I took 2 little pieces.
Yeah,
Nothing
you
happened
take
to me.
really.
Nothing at all.
So you need to take 4 pieces now.
Nah.
Yeah. Probably
I don't
take
give
3,
a
man.
fuck.
Nah, if you
But,
if
but
you
you just said
microdose,
2
you
didn't
like,
do nothing. So
I
do
don't give a
4.
fuck. I might have. Nah, I'm good.
He's like, yo, I don't even want to test that little
smoked
limit.
with
that
it.
little, yeah.
So maybe the weed overpowered it. I don't know.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I
I'm
don't know.
good.
Yeah.
Because my other man took like 3.
Yeah.
He was finito, papito,
Oh, for
señorito.
real?
He
Who was that?
done.
Who was that?
I can't say it. You know, flip.
Nah,
Joey took 3. He told me he did not. it did
Yeah.
not
Bro,
fall.
Joey needs 6.
Nah, but I ain't
See
like
Joey,
Joey-
bro,
Joey's
Joey's
big
like
dude, man.
6'8".
Styles will eat a whole bar
Yeah.
in like an hour,
Yeah,
hour and a half.
yeah,
He'll
but
just
he
keep
bugged out.
eating.
That's the
with
thing.
it.
You gotta break them up, though. You know.
But
so
he's
you take
eating
that-
and smoking 30 blunts with it.
Yeah.
But so,
Bro, the difference to
That's
me
crazy.
is like that type of shit, like the mushrooms and psilocybin thing, like it's more like ignites your mind a little bit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like caffeine almost, but like in a
I already live in
psychedelic way.
that world, bro. I don't need
Yeah,
that.
he's like, I don't need that.
try that.
Trust me.
It's
No,
gonna
bro.
double. You lit now, you'll be lit.
I'm
lit.
good,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Try it out.
listen, my mind just works already at a fast pace. I don't need.
Hey
something
man,
to the-
it makes you appreciate a lot of things
Bro, I
too,
appreciate
I
man.
need,
life
I need
every
stuff
day.
to relax me.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I'm too like all over the place.
Yeah,
So like
yeah, yeah.
if I smoke at night, I'm calm.
Yeah, yeah,
Sip
yeah. It's
some
like calming,
champagne,
calm.
bro.
I'll do all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Ready and all that. That's cool.
You know, I'm a champagne
something.
connoisseur.
Too different.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think this is a relaxer. It's more like a
We got our own
Like you- I
champagne
love a
coming
hippie
out,
thing.
too.
Oh, you know,
Oh,
I support
yeah?
that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
I'm a
bro.
They call me Little Champagne.
All right.
I swear to God.
yeah. Nah, that's a fact.
Champagne Poppy of Rockland.
Nah.
You
Don't put me. Don't put me next to that
You
guy.
could drop the name yet or not yet?
Don Alessandro.
Oh,
Dollars.
that shit
Hold
sound
on,
that shit
dog.
sound expensive, dog.
Don Alessandro.
Don.
No, I'm gonna get you
Don
a bottle.
Alessandro.
We actually got cases coming from Italy.
Yeah,
We got cases coming.
bro, that'd be
Yeah,
yeah,
Bro,
man.
you
We
already
love
know
to
I'm
try
gonna
that.
write
You know,
that shit all the time in the pod.
that's a
and
fact.
everything
Bro. I
I
was just gonna
do.
say that. You know, we're gonna put it in the middle of the podcast every
For
time,
sure.
man. For sure. My
We'll
my
get
boy
you
loves
guys a whole
champagne.
case. That's serious.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
You tried it yet already?
yeah,
It's
fine.
Do you
delicious.
know when
yeah.
it's coming?
Joey got a couple cases at the crib. So
Yeah.
whatever hostings I do or shows,
I got an art show October 8th. I'm gonna have
100%.
that there for sure.
100%.
Facts.
So we just slowly showing everyone. It's popping in Italy and over.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, overseas, it's fire.
Yeah.
So we want to bring it to America. So they got me and Joey
Yeah.
gonna be branding it, distributing it,
Yeah,
doing all
yeah,
that
yeah.
over here. We got some.
And you gonna have the candle spot with the when you making the
all
candle.
that.
Ooh,
Everything
guys-
going on.
That's a
Everything
fact,
coming
bro.
together.
Everything
I love
comes
that.
together,
Love
bro.
to
That's
hear
what we
that,
were
bro.
saying earlier, man. It all comes together. That's
As
what I'm
long as
saying.
you got a good heart and you work hard,
You work hard.
sooner
for
or
sure.
later everything's gonna
And you
come
put
together.
that passion behind it, because a lot of people
Exactly.
just trying to make a quick buck.
Nah,
You're not
I
gonna
don't-
get far doing that, bro. Like, but if you love like we love making clothes and promoting the brand because we love the meaning of it.
That's why it works.
That's why it works. A lot of people just like, yo, they doing it, they making money, we could do that too, and then boom, the love is not there. Like
people like us, we make it look easy, so they think it's easy.
Yeah.
So word, he got a store. He makes clothes. I'm gonna go make clothes. Oh, he raps. That's easy. All right.
Yeah.
It ain't easy. There's nothing about
you know what?
This I ain't lying. The industry is the music industry is probably the worst.
I was just about to say
world.
that you do not make money.
Nah, and it's like filled with like everyone is shady. Like 90% of the industry is shady. They want to know what you're gonna do for them and how they gonna make money off you. They just want to take your money. They don't care about you. They don't care about anything you got going on. You could be the nicest artist in the world. They don't care.
That's why I feel bad. My bad. That's why I feel bad for rappers because like, bro, you gotta pay for everything.
Everything.
Music video, studio. You gotta be fly. You gotta on tour like you did, bro. You pay for your tour to be around, bro. It's like
jewelry. I don't need this jewelry. I don't care about jewelry. I don't care how you look at me. Like I told them, like playing around, I was verified before Instagram check and all that. But so I don't need that. But it's just an image you have to have.
You got it.
Then you gotta go out and
you gotta spend money while being
you gotta spend money on everything. You gotta buy food for you and your entourage. You gotta the hotels. He knows. He came on the road with us.
So to get money back is like it takes a long time.
And then you're gonna get 10% of that back. And when you get that 10%, you done went through hell and back. So that's why 90% of the people quit.
They
like,
quit for sure.
That shit ain't for me.
Yeah.
But then you gotta worry about once you start getting hot, the hate comes with it. Like people start talking shit about you, spreading rumors about you, whatever it is, just anything. They just think you're doing better than them. So even the people that you were around that grew up with you from the same town as you, same everything, they start hating. They feel there's a chip on their shoulder. Oh, why you ain't put me on? Why?
That's a fact.
Dog, I'm still trying to put myself on, even to this day. Like, yo, why you don't bring me?
But they don't want to talk about the hell you went through.
Nah, they don't care. They don't care about that.
They don't care about that.
They don't even. They think. I woke up and the lock said, yo, Mox, here's $10 million and you're going to travel the world on a private jet. It don't work like that. Like every single day I'm working. I'm on the text with them right now. Every single day. What's the next thing? What are we doing now? Where's the next show at? Where's the next video? What do you guys need me for? Everything, bro. They just think I walk into their studio and just turn on the lights and start recording and I can bring everyone to the studio. They don't want no one in their room.
That's what it is, man. Nobody ever sees the behind the scenes, man.
At
like
all.
the only way to make it, bro, you gotta fall in love with grinding. You got the passion for anything else. It doesn't really matter if you don't have the passion to grind, you're not gonna make it in nothing, man. It just doesn't matter.
That's a fact.
That's 100%.
That's why like I'm proud of you, bro, for not quitting. For not just putting all your eggs in one basket and just the store here, another store there, champagne. Bro, I love it, bro. I love it, bro.
I'd rather be successful than famous. I don't really care for the
sure.
like at all. People know me, that's cool. You want to picture me, that's dope. Thank you. And I love like you got to see the DMs I get. I don't really share too much because it's like you know, but I got them through certain situations or whatever, or a certain song might have touched them, shit like that. That's what I love.
Yeah.
But as far as everything else, like being famous and the world knowing about, I don't really care for all that. I'd rather have money and be able to take care of me, my family, my friends. I'd rather stuff like that. Way more than the fame. And the clout and all that, I'm cool. Attention's like the biggest drug in the world. I hate attention. When I go on stage, I gotta perform and all that. If I didn't have to, I'd sit back. If I could just collect money sitting back, I'd
I'll do that.
I
just love music. I love music so much that I go out and grind and do all that.
It comes with the territory.
Exactly.
It comes with the territory. You
But
gotta do what you gotta do.
I'd rather be successful on the low. No one knows my business. I'd rather all that. I just gotta put myself in the spotlight, take cool pictures with artists and do all that cool shit. And all that.
But it for sure shows too, because like you were saying, like you don't put all your eggs in one basket. And like honestly, that's my favorite thing about you. As long as like I've known you from you know Mania and all them, and that's what we take from you guys in the squad too. Is like, bro, never put all your eggs in one basket. Like, bro, if you're really a hustler, bro, you're gonna find ways to get it everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And not to go back to the locks, but even them, they do the music and all that. They got juice bars.
That's a fact, right?
I don't want to put out his business. He has properties all around the world. Like properties, not like a little apartment. Properties all around the world.
That's a fact.
Like they love the music. They've been doing it for 20 plus years. They're legends and all that. They own shit. They do shit. Like you know what I'm saying? So you can't just music is kind of like a stepping stone. to do other. It's
do
an
other
outlet
things.
to do other things and all
Yeah,
that. So
yeah,
you
yeah.
got to use the music, use the contacts you have and all that
Yeah.
to start, branching off and start doing other things and all that.
And honestly, too, I feel like, I mean, like, I don't know about music, but, like, I feel like any way you do that, like, it probably makes it easier, too, because then it allows you to really continue to love it and enjoy it. And it's like, it's not like a job that you're dependent on to make the
100%.
money. It's like, yo, bro, I'm making money
100%,
anywhere, and I still love doing
Yeah,
it.
like
Exactly.
that's what I learned like over the years, just like as a videographer,
Yeah.
going into the clothes, going into now as a painting and doing art
Yeah.
shows and
That's
stuff
fine.
like
That's why I
that.
need one of your paintings. I asked you for one before,
I
I was
know.
gonna buy it off you.
I know
I don't
you
want
were.
nothing for
I know you
free.
were.
Yeah.
Gonna buy it. He went and sold it behind my back.
That's why you.
Oh,
but I'm not
you know-
gonna lie, bro. I feel like I've gotten to a better place, and I feel like this art show you gonna see that you're gonna find something you really love there.
And I told him to do the candle
Yeah,
shop.
he did. He
Yeah.
did.
I wanted. Never came back. I
Bro, I'm
told
not
you.
gonna-
You're not going to do the wall? I thought you told me you were.
he-
I mentioned
He
it.
told me he
mentioned
was. He
it.
told me he
Yeah.
was. He told me he
He
was.
blew up, and
And
I
then
ain't
that's it,
blow
right?
up, bro. I'm
and he
still
forgot
the
about.
same
And he
hood.
forgot about everybody.
Yo, I was gonna mention that too when we was talking about the shorty that does art or whatever. I was gonna say like, yo, bro, but you don't got a piece for my man's here. But now I figured out it's
Yeah,
your
that's
fault.
why I
dog.
didn't
It's
bring
your
it up.
fault.
The space right there.
Yeah,
I didn't bring it
bro,
up
it's
because I
prepared.
knew like Mox Ben already said like, yo, just show it to me. If I fuck with, I'll buy it. I'm like, all right. But I think like this art show is better. Like, it's better like this. You know what I'm saying?
When is the art show?
October 8th, my birthday. Me and Raheem's birthday.
I can't make it. But
Where you gonna be at?
I got a show with French Montana and Kodak Black
Where in Florida?
in Maine,
Oh, it mean.
in Portland, Maine.
I want to go to
We
Maine,
actually
bro.
just booked the show. I didn't book the show. I'm on the show. I just got booked for the show like 2 days ago.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
lit.
That's a bad date.
That's fine, though.
Yeah.
I'll
Nah,
FaceTime
that's
you. I'll be like,
lit.
yo,
No,
look,
I
what
definitely.
you like?
No, I'm still.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
still
a
gonna
fact.
support. I still want to paint it.
Nah, for sure.
So just, I like your painting. But I want to support, but
Nah, for
your
sure.
work is dope.
Thank you.
So I'd
Yeah.
rather support. You know what I'm saying? Family as
Nah.
opposed to a stranger.
Nah, for sure, for sure. I already told
love,
Sheik,
man.
I said, yo, pull up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's love, man. That's love.
But what's it called? So you going to Maine? You know what's crazy, bro? I dead drove my Saab. It was like, I think it was like 81 Saab all the way to Maine, bro.
All right.
Bro,
For what? You
the
were trapping
biggest
out
risk. The biggest risk of my life,
There?
bro.
You were trapping out there?
Nah, I was doing some work out there, right? And so my engine light came up on the way back.
Bro,
you
that-
know
that's
how
so- bro,
scared
that's
I
so-
was, bro.
Bro, that Saab didn't even have a radio, bro.
Yes, it did, bro.
Bro, you was
Relax.
bumping,
This
you was
guy's
bumping with
heavy. You
headphones.
wasn't even around, bro. No, bro. Relax. You see, trying to play me, but look.
You was
was
bumping
doing
with,
karaoke.
you
Bro,
was
it
bumping
was
with
so-
headphones.
you know the Saab from Paid in Full.
Yeah.
I had that with the top down.
Yeah, that's a
all
fact.
that.
That's a fact. It was
So
the
I-
same one, right?
No, it wasn't a fake one. It was a real one.
No, I'm
bro.
saying it was the same one,
It
right?
was the same
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was the
yeah.
same. I thought you said fake one. I'm hearing hate and shit. Like, whoa.
Gotta stop the hate.
Yo, for real. But I took that shit to me, and then like on the way back, the red light came on. Like just like 30 minutes driving down, bro. And it's like that drive is like 6 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I was so scared, bro. I don't think you understand how scared I was because I was in the middle of nowhere.
You got seafood when you was there, bro? I heard Maine's beautiful and the
Nah, you
seafood
do. I
is
just went there
amazing.
for an
Man,
event.
lobster. I'm definitely grabbing a lobster.
Bro, I want to go just for the seafood,
My
bro.
problem, I got a show October 7th in Jersey with the Locks Estate property. Then we got to go straight to Maine.
This man's on
And
tour,
then
bro.
I gotta-
I love it.
Then I got to
Right.
come back to get my DJ to the airport. Shout out to Technician, the DJ.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
heard him in the verses.
For sure. I
Destroyed
already know him,
everything.
yeah.
But I got to bring him back because he got to fly out to Toronto with Rakim. He
What, the
DJs
day after?
in the morning.
You going
so I
Jersey
can't even
day
stay out
after?
to Maine. I can't stay out there. I got to finish the show and drive
You
fucking
gotta
back.
get the sprinter, dog.
Yeah,
So
we
you can
got-
sleep,
we got-
in the, sleep
yeah.
in the bag.
No, we got all that covered. But
Yeah.
I don't like coming right back. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather
Yeah, because
sleep,
it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
wake up in the morning, shower, get ready,
Yeah.
grab a bite, then head back.
Yeah.
But, we make it work.
Well, you know, man,
Hey,
you
bro.
gotta fall in love with the grind.
Oh, yeah.
I fall in love with the grind.
They don't see that part.
Yeah, they don't see that part. man. That's what it
I
is.
believe we have to wrap it up. Mox.
Alright. Nah, this is a good one, man. Yo, I'm definitely gonna
Wrap it
take
up.
one
Let's
of
see.
these.
Go ahead.
Sure, man.
Yo, guys, I wish we could stay longer.
Yeah.
But Mox is busy. He's about to go on tour right now,
Yeah.
so he
Now
can't.
we gotta do it again, bro. We gotta do it again for
100%.
sure, bro. This
Let's
is
do
a
part
great
two.
one.
For sure.
I told you guys come to the studio.
Yeah.
Not too many people invited to the studio.
Just us two.
But yeah, no, of course. You guys are more than welcome. Your
Thank you,
family.
thank you.
Nah,
So
yeah, we
come to the
appreciate that,
studio.
Nah.
Thursday, we at Irving Plaza.
Okay.
You want to pull up to that, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
Yo, Mox, I appreciate you for taking your time to do the
thank
podcast,
you guys.
bro.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you
Like,
for real.
you've been A1 since I met
day
you, bro.
one.
Since day
Bro.
one, bro. Kept
That's
it real,
fact.
and I like the fact that you helping out the next people coming up. Like you don't hold nothing back, and you keep it how it is. Like, yo, if you can help, you help.
Yeah,
If you,
100%.
if you can't, yo, you keeping it real. Like, yo, I can't do that, but I can do this.
Yeah.
And that's why, bro. I appreciate you, love you, my brother.
No, I love you too, brother.
man.
Thank you.
Bro, we
I
Yeah, we
appreciate
take
you
a
guys.
lot from that, bro. We take a lot from
I
that, bro.
appreciate you. You know, whenever you guys need me, I'm here. So,
No, you're 100%. Is there anything you want to like shout out? I mean, I know we got the business in there. Anything else?
man.
Socials, all that, man.
I got Tony Moxberg on everything.
Yeah.
It might be Tony Mox on Instagram now. I don't know if Joey changed it yet. Tony Moxberg. Shout out to Empire. I got a situation with them.
Fire.
Just dropped a single with Nems and OT the Real. Shout out to them.
Fire.
Got a record with Fat Joe dropping. Fat Joe and Chic. Shout out to them.
Yo.
Record with Benny.
When you doing that video,
Bro, keep fucking grinding. That's the
Dog,
message.
Whenever you listen, pull up with your camera.
you
You
know
shooting
I'm
the video.
pulling up, bro.
Oh,
You
yeah,
always-
yeah,
I
you know
always say
Manny's
myself,
shooting
like,
again, right?
Dog,
You know
I'm
Manny's
back,
shooting again. He's
I'm back in
back.
the trenches. I'm back in the trenches.
You can't leave and come back when you want.
I just told you, bro.
This ain't one of those
I've
things.
been doing so much that I
Nah, I
had to retire a little
respect
bit,
it.
but now my love for it is different because like
Bro.
it's like I'm not using it like, oh, this is my main hustle. It's like now it's more like
We
I'm gonna
just-
put my love and passion.
I got a Food Network, a food show coming out.
Oh, no shit, huh?
So we gonna.
you the chef.
No, I'm actually. I can't talk a lot about it, but it's gonna be super dope. It's gonna be like a food show with
wait.
different rappers.
Like a
and
series?
interviews.
Like a series?
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Yeah,
bunch
yeah.
of different episodes
Fire.
that we're gonna pitch to a bunch of different networks and all
Yeah.
that. We're in the process. I'm talking to everybody, having
Yeah,
meetings. We got a few meetings with some camera crews. If you guys would like, you could pull up to the next meeting.
Yeah,
For sure.
My people will interview you guys, talk about it. A lot of money on the table, a lot
We
of
in
food
there.
on the
Heard it,
table.
heard it.
Let's
We in
do
there.
it.
Say less. We
I'm
in
in
there,
there,
bro.
yo,
You know?
Nah,
bro.
yeah,
Great
man.
podcast and bro again.
Yeah,
thank
we
you,
appreciate
man.
it, man. We definitely got to do it again, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
part two
thank
coming
you.
soon, man.
Yes.
Sure, bro.